We're going to do our protocol, um, our high day introductions, and conversational HIDA that we could use in real life. Where am I? Think, yes, right here. His skin is entering the room. Looks like the gang's all here, except for I'm sure Nathan is working. Or his HIDA nickname. I remember the MD part. What was the grumpy part to Nathan's name? Um, I didn't write it down. What the heck? Um, oh, MD Senewas, Grumpy Goat. I'm gonna write it down this time. um, I remember because the grumpy part is really close to um, the supernatural Sanawas. So it's just one A difference. Okay, all of you are written down. That way I can't forget. We need the Haida Nation anthem. Come on. Here it is. I'm just going to leave it at 100. It fits on the screen. Okay, you know the drill. Tlaju Gia Usla. All rise for the Haida Nation anthem. Yo, yo, oh, yo, hey, hi, yo, Howie, Howie, yeah, hey, hi, yo, Howie, Howie, yeah, Howie, yeah, yo, Howie, hi, yo, Howie, 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 hey, hi, yo, Howie, 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 go. Howie, 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 hey, yo, Howie, 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 Howie. Oh, you may be seated. Okay, now we need class prayer and class greeting. The last few days, my laptop has um, um, been shooting pixels all over the screen. So I hope we don't run into any technical difficulties. Um, If I get into a jam where there's nothing I can do and there's just a bunch of pixels flashing on the screen, I may be forced to end the class early and give my laptop a forced shutdown. Um, if that happens, I do have two other new laptops. I'm just hesitant to make the transition because I'm not familiar with the new laptops, and I honestly don't even know if I remember the passwords. Um, so, anyways, hopefully we have smooth sailing. Class prayer. O sing sanawai, o sanang itlakdas, o salana, hugan sudas, gustant itlanga gudan. Happy on what we are saying. Haji singayan, talan kit lagan. We thank you for this day. Hayat atlan itku kajkit sandalanga talan kit lagan. We thank you for gathering us here today. Hugan talang estas eat katlight. Whatever we are about to do, help us. Daman talang isye ana, so that we could do it right. How sing sanawai, how sanang itlakdas, how salana, agun ansteda. Last greeting, Tidasa hadala isis, Ditolan, Atlan anas digunai lagan, Dalang isa ses digunai lagan. Dalang ace and di hungilgan, Ayat kilan talang skatan, Dalang ans kil lagan, Jahawa u had killed talang skata sin. Greetings, good people, my friends, my family. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy that you guys have come. I'm honored with your presence. Today we're learning our language. I thank you guys. Thanks a lot. Let's learn Haida. So next up is Haida introductions and then Haida conversation. When we get to Haida conversation, I'll be asking you things like, how are you doing? The framework will be there and the response will be there. So you won't be flying blind. Hi, this is your introduction. Harala isas atlan anastigunaalagan. Kame de la Garza Hinudikian. Hi, Hinuhadkis Dikian.
Hadala is at Atlin un alti Gunai Lagen, Tammy de la Garza, Hinu di Kiang, Hoot Hai, Hinu Had Kil di Kiang. Good people, I am happy to be here. Tammy Garza is my name.
Well, let me scroll up a little bit.
Tammy Garza. My name is Tammy Della Garza. My Haida nickname is Hoot High or Sunshine Eagle in Old Haida. Hawa.
How ulagan. Hoots, Adungas,
Hada Isis Hotlin and Al di Godenai Lagan Sébastien Clermont Hinu di Kiang Puts Kadangas Hinu Hotl Kil di Kiang Di Tadai Tlalai Tlunil Hidang. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Sébastien Clermont. My Haida nickname is Puts Kadangas. I'm 30 years old. Hawa.
Ulagan. Um, he's skin.
Ang Hadalaisis, Atlan on Akti Goodnight Log, and Big Bear Alexander, Hinu di Kiang, Iskin, Hinu Hat Kikti Kiang, Dihu Hataskian, Hilkangang, Kagwantan Udi Ija. Good people, I'm happy to be here. My name is Big Bear Alexander. My Haida name is Gilkin. I am Haida and Clinket. My clan is Kagwantan. How
When we get to this part here, is the pronunciation is different than it looks. Kling, da,
gun,
da,
gun.
gun. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Klingadagen. And RHL blend is equivalent to the Clinka L with the line through it.
uh,
They both have that sound. So when you see this, it's really Klinget. But of course they also spell it with a T. But yeah. Login. I'm gonna put this back to where it was.
Is that sound something almost like a TL sound, like on Clinket, like Klingit? Is it like, even though it's L, does it have a slight T to the beginning of it? Klingit?
There isn't a slight T.
It's more like a K.
Is it pronounced in the back of the throat area, that sound?
No.
No.
Let's go to the Haida vocabulary. I mean the Haida alphabet. Sorry. The neat thing about this Haida alphabet is it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to produce the authentic Haida sound. So for this HL, put the tip of your tongue behind your upper front teeth, your lips at a slant, and blowing out air from the sides of your tongue. This HL blend is all throughout Haida language. There's no way around it. This phrase is really popular in Haida. And remember, when you have the HL blend, the word that comes before it gets pronounced together with it. So this is the phonetics for dung and so together they become dunk. So when we say I'll see you again, which is our traditional departure phrase because we don't have a word for goodbye, house dunk king song. I'll see you again. But after practice, your tongue will automatically dart behind your upper front teeth to create that sound. So just wanted to share that real quick. Back to the introduction. Scroll down. I think MD Ka is coming up next. Yep. Whoops. I'm going to have to reduce it to 75 or maybe 90. I guess that'll work. Okay.
Hadala isses. Aklenan auf die guten Eilagen. Dann Kins auf die guten Eilagen. Tony Bennett hinu di kiang. Chimdi ka hinu hatkith di kiang. Good people, I'm happy to be here. Happy to see you folks. My name is Tony Bennett. My Haida nickname is Chimdi Ka, Laughing Goat. Pow. Yeah,
I
that
like
could go either way, huh?
no, I like your nickname. Yours and Nathan's Haida
Yeah.
nicknames to make me crack up. um, and there is Nathan's. Okay. Now we're gonna do conversational Haida. Most of it's here in morning routine, um, except for the obvious like Sinadang Heydang. This is our traditional greeting, meaning how are you or how are you doing? Traditional response, the lagan, even if we aren't feeling great. Um, the lagan, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm well. The
Could you
other one,
write the one with can be better? The one you
yes,
told
that's
me.
on. It's the one I'm doing now. Um, I was just going to state that this Galigua is not found in any Haida book anywhere. My cousin found it in an archive in Juneau. So I like to keep
Oh yes.
the old ways going before they get lost. Like when I think I'm the only one that's trying to revive Ki Dasa, which is a traditional formal Haida greeting. Um, and that was recorded by Encarta. And I used to have the Encarta CD. That was a lifetime ago. Okay. So yes, there are other ways to
I think
say,
I like that better than Doc Laus.
oh yeah, there's Doc La Us, are you good? Some drop the us and just say Doc La. Um, but we're more used to Sinadan Hayden. Um, But there are other ways to say that you're doing great. One would be Dila Aoyagan. Could be I'm doing really well. Um, but it could also mean I'm doing great. Um, there's more, but I'll stop there. Um, there are other ways of saying I'm doing really well or I'm doing great, but I don't want to overload it. Yeah. So, iskin, sinadang haydan,
Caligua is
ulagan, how, kimdi ka, sinadang haydan. You're on mute.
Sorry, I'm usually better about that. Bila Awagan, Awagan,
Oh, I should do phonetic.
Awagan. Uh, yeah,
The first
Awayagan.
part sounds like ow, like I hurt myself, ow, and then yeah, and then gun. Di la haoyagan,
Yi la Awagan, Awagan.
ang, ulagan, hoot, hi, sinadang haydan,
Uh, Dila Aoyagang.
ang, hoots, kadangas, sinadang haydan,
Galigua is.
ang, ulagan. And to go back to haydan, his skin already knows this. Some of you may know this. I believe this is in the 1977 dictionary. I could be wrong. It's in one of our Haida books. Hayden, but we're blowing so much air from the back of the throat. There's two acceptable ways of saying it. It might end up sounding like Hayden. They are both correct. So you could say Sinadang Haydan, Wadu, or Sinadang Haydan. And they are both correct. I'm going to leave that there as a reminder. Edan, Wadu, Haydan. They are both correct. Okay. I'm going to skip the eating questions, at least for today. Maybe we'll do it Wednesday. We're going to go right to the weather. And don't worry, all the framework is there. Okay, so this is where we start asking about the weather. But since I know where all of you live, I sound like a stalker. um, I know Geese Skin lives in Everett. So, Geese Skin, and I will give you the tools to respond. Sanu Everett A. Singai Hayden. How is the weather in Everett? Okay,
rain.
rain? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's do that. We have lots of framework, but I don't believe we have one that just says rain, but we are going to correct that. So this is the framework. We start off with Ayat Singai, which means today, today's weather. And then we state that the town or city that we're living in. And I believe this is how I'm going to go to the Alaskan Haida Phrase Book. There's a really good section on weather. And yes, I spelt it right. And the tone marks in the right place, all that. So today's weather in Everett is rainy. Okay. Up next we have Kim Dika. I have you in here somewhere. What? What? Yeah, right here. Kim Dika Sunu Yakima H Singai Haydan. How's the weather in Yakima?
Getting warmer.
Hot.
Ooh, that's a good
Not hot
one.
yet. It's getting warmer. It's 59 degrees right now.
See, here that would be heat wave.
No, it'd have to get above 90 here for a heat wave.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it got down to single digits this winter, so it's quite a shift.
Yeah. Ooh. 90. Can't handle the 90s anymore.
But it's dry.
If it
Dry
feels
heat.
like you could fry an egg on the sidewalk, it's hot. I don't
So-
care if it's dry or humid. It's hot.
Uh, when it's 80 in Seattle, it feels like 100 here.
Yeah, that's true.
The humidity makes it so much worse.
When it's 70 here, it feels like 80.
Everybody was complaining. We were in Heidelberg last year, and everybody was complaining about the heat. And Nathan and I are going, "Are you really?" Barely, in the barely 70 degrees, and nobody wants to go do anything.
Oh, here in Alaska, it gets 62, 63. We start taking off our jackets. We start sweating.
I get that way. You get me home for a week or more.
Yeah. I remember my dad, we'd be driving in the car, didn't matter what the weather was, window down, t-shirt, arm out the window. Rain, didn't matter. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up Kina. Wonder what my searchable Enrico has for warmer. Let me take a look. 0 out of 0? Really? That's not helping. Warm. 0 out of 0? What is going on? Okay, let me try. Hot. That's not even hot. Nope, that's the wrong hot. Huh. No help
Just
whatsoever.
maybe just improving
Oh,
or rising.
um, getting better. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do that. The weather is getting better. Okay, ayat sinai. Um, uh, I don't know if I could use getting better. I think getting better might be for humans and not weather. Okay, I got to go back to, uh, because it also means, uh, okay, here we have, I finally found a framework on page 208 of Dictionary of Alaskan Haida. Getting warm. Okay, so we're just gonna have to go with that. Too many A's. Kina strong. It's 44 here, so 59 sounds warm to me. Um, um, today's weather in Yakima is getting warm. Okay. Hoot, hi. You're in Juneau.
It's herring egg weather.
Yes.
Almost.
Oh yeah. So we have a huge long word for Juneau, which we the Tlingit um have a word for Starry Flounder Creek that's there in Juneau, so we use Starry Flounder Creek as well. We just say in Xaad Kil. So Sanu Sto To Tlugwang Huntlai Ace Singai Hidan. How is the weather in Juneau? So is it rainy and windy or rainy and sunny or
Right now is a shot of it. The sun is trying to come out.
okay, we have a phrase for that. The sun is peeking through the clouds. So
That's
let's
what.
go with that. Okay, here it is. The framework is in this scripted conversation. So if I control F, I could type in this little box and I won't have to look for it. Here it is. Okay, I just have this. This is in future tense. So we'll have to tweak it and change it to present tense. And there will be a change in conjugation of the verb.
Duck juice.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to say it's herring egg weather?
I've never, we all use that phrase in English.
Right, right. I wondered if it came from a Haida phrase.
There used to be a way of saying herring eyes are coming down. Meaning that it's hailing and that it's fish egg weather. But I do not know how to say that in Xaad Kil. They only said it in English. Oh, we would just say Kaustli Singai. Singai's weather. Kaustli is um, the herring eggs handiwork. So that could mean fish egg weather. It's also the word for Craig because the herring spawn here. House fly Singai, fish egg weather. Okay, I'm looking for goose and how to conjugate it into present tense. Oh, okay. It's king and usta that are together. So I have to look up king first. Okay, and here it is. Page 246. All I have to do is bring this NG in. Okay. So now we add Singai. And now we have to add Sto, Little, Plugwang. Oops. Huntlai. Juyai King Kustang. Okay, now we have it. Today's weather in Juneau, the sun is peeking through the clouds. And I'll leave it a little note here if you want to use cow splicing eye or fish egg weather. You could do so. I had to be careful not to capitalize the T because that would change it to Craig weather. Okay. Hoots Kadangas.
Yes.
Sanu Pauli Eighth Singai Hayden. How is the weather in Pauli?
It's night cold. It's 42 degree
Oh, okay.
and cloudy.
And cloudy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yan Nung Nung. Now I have to check my spelling for cloudy. It's so long. I gotta check and see if I got the tone mark in the right spot.
I'd like to buy an A, Alex.
Yeah, if you're gonna solve the puzzle by an A, and you'll have it.
Or really, really confuse someone. It's a lot of A's.
Yeah. Today's weather in Paris is cold and cloudy. Okay. Okay. Kiskin. Sanu dang tolang hedan. How's your family doing?
All good and surviving.
Ah, okay. Um, the tolang lagan. Um, yeah, let's put that one in here. We don't have that one in the response. The
Yeah.
tolang
Because
lagan.
as my daughter does, surviving.
Mm, um, there is a way to say that. Let me see. Okay, let me use Control F. Oh yeah. Um,
Hagen.
yeah, Kagan. Um, so let's go back and change. We're going to tweak the phrase that we just did. We're going to get rid of the gun. Okay, here it is. We're going to get rid of the gun. We're going to add Jen. My family is doing well and surviving. Now,
Ah.
I'm just going to check my conjugation. Again, hung. Oh, let's see. They do a dash to, I guess, to show that the gun is pronounced separately from the rest of it. Um, okay. Indica. Um, Sanu Dung Tolang Hedan. How is your family doing? You're on mute.
But busy. Everybody's busy but me.
Oh, okay. We could do that.
Sounds like a retired old fart.
Yeah. I'll be demoing a bathroom tomorrow, so there's always something to do.
um, uh, the term for busy. In the Iwa. It would be easy for me to find it in here and copy and paste it. Control F, USY. Here it is. Yep, it is Kinetic. So that's going to change the format of the response to the question, which is fine. I just I can't start with detailing this time. Okay, here's where we started. I'm gonna copy and paste. But this font sure is different from what we're working with. I'm gonna have to change that. My family is keeping busy with things. Okay, so font still different.
Oh,
Oh, because I'm using Arial 20. Okay, that looks better. Hoot hi, Sunadang Kaulang Hedang. How's your family doing?
My family is grieving.
I think we have that in here somewhere. Okay, so we would be the Tolangurinai Hustgang. Sorry about that. And let's add that. Okay. The Tolan Gurinai Hustgang. So let me get some spaces in here. Come on. Okay. Let me double check Hustgang. To see if the spelling is correct. Oh, it must be with good eye because it's not in the back of the dictionary. Um, oh, I think in another class we borrowed it. So that might be from the Masset because it's not in the dictionary here. Hoots Kadangas, Sanu Dang Tolang Hedan. How's your family doing?
They are doing very well.
Okay. The Tolang La oops. How Yagan. Okay. You guys want to switch to a song? Let's switch to some songs. We've got about 5 minutes left. We should be able to do a couple songs.
Sure.
Okay. Let's do Sinyashradu. Come on, Sinyashradu. Where are you? What kind of bird is this? Yep, there it is. Because that's basically what it is saying. So this is an old Raven song. It comes from Old Kasan. It was originally a Yaklana song, which is the clan I belong to, but then it was made public. It used to be the Heidelberg Orchestra theme song. They sing this in Mass as well, but when you get to the last line, their last line is totally different from ours. So this song is completely translated. I should give you there's different accounts. The original account is there's a wolf on the beach and there's a raven up in the tree and the raven's chattering away to the wolf. And the wolf's cocking his head and looking up at that raven. What kind of raven is this? He's talking to me like I could understand. I can understand a single word he's saying to me. But he was nice enough to have a conversation with me. So while he flies away, I'm going to thank him. So, and then it's been romanticized since then that maybe this song was about lovebirds or what have you. But no, it's you could tell by the translation that it's not a love song. um, so I will get my drum.
Xaad Kil Class
um,
I think I've heard this song before.
yeah, there are different versions. Like when we get right here, this is Flangas, which is easier to pronounce, but more often than not, they use Flanagens. So now I used to singing Schlangens. And when they get to us guys, there's a slight pause. And then it goes into Waswa Di Stung King on Dal Song. Hey, hey, And before you go back into Sinyasadu, the pause is just long enough for someone to do a couple raven calls. Okay, I better hurry up. We have a minute left. Sinyasadu, Isa Kingan, Kil Class, Udan. Kingan against Kingan, was Canon you, Jangan Kila, as guys was Wadis down on the sun. Hey, hey, Senya do, Isa Kingan, Kil Class, Udan. Kingan against Kingan, was Canon you, Jangan Kila. As guys was wadis down on the hey God Senya Shadu Disa Kingan Keltlash Gudan Kingan Kingan was Canon New Dagan Killa as guys was wadis down King of the sun. Hey, hey, Okay, guys, we are at 1 o'clock.
Caw-caw.
That reminds me of the Three Amigos. Sung Slunasa Dylan Wans King Song. Singai La Ta'u. I'll see all you guys on Wednesday. Have a good day.
Cha'ang.
Ha'u.
Oh,
Aha.